can you follow up on some idea of why you think addressing this will help to ameliorate familiar features of the meta crisis?
Because of the sheer beauty and joy that being a part of this brings. Once you hold this as something, you fall in love with the world.
Yes,
and that carries a lot of inertia into the way you interact with the world.
Right.
Means it carries inertia into the way you see yourself, the way you treat others. These things are all part of my story, and they make me feel connected. They make me feel like I belong. And every syllable of science affirms, confirms, and validates that experience of being in the world. And that's not the experience that most people are in. But man, you can really accelerate and accentuate that sense of knowing with a sense of affection, love for the world. This is the journey. It's love-infused pursuit of relationship with the subject of my love. And it has a function, that love, to reveal things about the world. It's already in all of us. And so it's not so much about learning it as remembering it, because it's already there. What is it? It's the intelligence of nature that's already within us. It's an abiding sense of belonging to something really powerful, really precious, as precious as this planet, and then going into relationship with it. This is driven by love. I was really actually moved last night to listen to you all, and I had to process it. There was a lot of love, but there's also a lot of loss. And I think that those are two drivers here of why we're here, both love and loss. These two things come packaged together in a powerful way. My source was always nature. Because of love, the love of nature. Somebody like Ian McGilchrist, he wrote this: what is required is an attentive response to something real and other than ourselves, of which we have only inklings at first, but which comes more and more to being through our response to it. If we are truly responsive to it, we nurture it into being or not. In this, it has something of the structure of love. This is why I'm kind of harping or lingering on love. Because what's been driving me this whole journey is love of this subject, love of nature, the creatures, plants, the phenomena, the rocks. I love them. That's always been the thing that gets me out of bed every day. I want to be with this thing that I love. It will change the way you are in the world, and that's why we're filming this, is to kind of show you a little bit of what it's like to be this way, to feel these things. And over time, you begin to realize this is an incredibly beautiful and fun and fulfilling way to be in the world. It's about coming up with a way of appreciating the world and our place within it and our connectedness to it. Ooh, these are cool. Check this out. That can manifest in the way that we live. You don't have to make sacrifices when that happens. You don't have to feel shame and guilt when that happens. The world will start to heal. Oh, so good. And if nature is a part of that equation, what you realize is that the creative healing power of nature is enormous. We so underestimate nature's power to heal. That's why we feel so much anxiety. But if you just chill out, have a little less impact in the world because you love the world, nature will take it from there, and it will heal and it will create, and the world will be better. It will be more beautiful. I'm not saying utopia. I know there'll be suffering, there'll be betrayal, there'll be all these things that we still have, but we'll definitely not be creating the problems, these existential problems, with the power that we currently do. When you identify with the living earth and you see its complexity and you see it play out in the way that birds sing, or the way that water moves, or the way the wind sounds, or the way things smell, it enriches your life to such a degree that it makes so much of what we do, the mistreatment and the suffering that we create, it makes these things irrelevant. Like they kind of go away. I'm no longer interested in violence. I'm no longer interested in
So I just want to
materiality. By coming out here and being with it, and by breathing the oxygen that these blades of grass are producing right now, that oxygen enters into my lungs, enters into my bloodstream, becomes part of my cells and my body. And when I come and I just float around with it, and I contemplate it, and I think about being with it, it also enters into my mind. And that's a deep kind of entanglement. And it's an appreciation for just how inextricable we are from the places that we live and the world, the earth.
This recognition creates something in me that I can only call love. And as Carl Sagan once said, when you're in love, you want to tell the world.
The way to think about this is like you got knowledge and you got love, and together you got wisdom. That's the difference. The difference between knowledge and wisdom is love. So love plus knowledge equals wisdom, and I'm trying to bring that wisdom to bear on the meta-crisis. That's what this is about. That it kind of encapsulates, it manifests all of those principles of continuity and right relation, and then the entanglement. You can't tell me that this place doesn't make you feel like it's special. That's the entanglement. That's my mentition, my cognition, my mentality, my psyche feeling a sense of magic in a place. That's entanglement. So, yeah, that's why I just absolutely love this place and I want to spend time here. So I'm going to chill out and just let the entanglement happen. And the gratitude, like the sense of gratitude that is like this antidote to the grievance. I think it's this antidote to hyperconsumption. Like why are we constantly consuming? Well, it's because we're grasping at ways to heal this hole in us. And I'm hopelessly subjective, which does not make me a good scientist. I love my subject, so it's very hard to dissect it. The backbone of what I'm doing is love, but I think it's a lost art, being able to live a life guided by this thing called love. And now I'm going to present some of the ideas that have emerged from this love affair, and I'm trying to convey to you that maybe we should take what it's saying seriously, because it's channeling through this thing called love, which is powerful. So when I was talking about this rock, I came down here, put my knees down, got down on the ground, put my hands on the rock, literally feeling it. This is how a place indwells. There's a whole philosophy called the contact epistemology, which means by touching things, you learn about them, you get to know them. Eventually, you fall in love with them. This is how you fall in love with the world. So when I was growing up, when I was skipping school, when I went through the fence and was out in the marshes, I was with this stuff and just in it. The mud. When I came out, I was so excited because I knew we were going to get muddy. It's because this stuff is like how, when you're young and you get dirty like this, that's the world getting into you and teaching you. That's the contact epistemology. So you're learning you're not only learning knowledge about it, but you start to identify with it. That's why contact epistemology is so important as a philosophy. We gotta touch things and taste things and smell things and get wet and get muddy, and that's how you come to belong to place, is by being with it in these kind of intimate ways. That's contact epistemology. Of the structure of love. That's why I'm talking about love lately, is because if we're gonna make a difference and have a beneficial impact, we need to cultivate this idea of love, which is not something that science is comfortable with. I'll just give one more little validation here. Ian McGilchrist says, knowledge of this universe in which we live must be participatory. If you're not prepared to participate or to take any risks, love will never be part of your life. Risk and vulnerability are of love's essence, and love, as you will know if you have made the experiment and experience, opens aspects of reality that would otherwise be concealed for you. That's my point here of lingering on love, is to give it some credence, give it some validity to this project.
to our project.